Good afternoon, everybody. This is Nick Lucy from Nest Advisory. I'm here today with Geoff Mulray, who is the New South Wales and ACT BDM from TAL. Hi, Geoff. Thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
Geoff's got extensive experience in the insurance industry and brings a wealth of knowledge. So today he's here to talk a bit more about life insurance. Geoff, one of the main questions I get asked from people is, why should I be thinking about life insurance?
Well, we never really know what's around the corner in regards to our health. So for that reason, I'm a big believer in exploring life insurance benefits to ensure that us and our families have a financial safety net in place if things go wrong. Life insurance benefits can be designed to support a loss of income if you're sick or injured and can't work, or to provide a benefit for a major health event like cancer, stroke, heart attack, things of that nature, or if you're terminally ill or pass away. When I chat to people about life insurance for their first time, sometimes I use the example of building a house. You've got your walls and your roof and your nice furnishings inside the home when it's all done. And that to me represents your wealth creation and the building of wealth as you get older. But for me, the life insurance is the strong and sturdy and supportive foundation that basically enables all of those financial goals to be met in time.
Mm-hmm. It's a good example. One of the, every now and then I have someone who might come in and say, look, life insurance companies aren't going to pay me anything. Can you tell us how much life insurance companies do actually pay?
Yeah, so in 2017, the life insurance industry in Australia paid over $9 billion in claim proceeds to their customers. So on that evidence, you'd have to say that what you mentioned is a bit of a myth, particularly these days. In terms of TAL, the big four, if you will, reasons for people making claims. Number one is definitely cancer at nearly 20%. Number two is musculoskeletal diseases at 17%. Followed by injuries and fractures at about 15%, and rounding out the top four is mental health at approximately 14%.
Wow. So you mentioned cancer being the biggest one, almost 20%. Can you give me an example of where having life insurance and someone getting a cancer diagnosis might be helpful? Sure.
So depending on the staging of the cancer and the medical evidence provided by the client's doctor or medical professionals. In many cases, we'll see a trauma claim or critical illness claim be paid out in the form of a lump sum. And depending on how that cancer diagnosis impacts that person's ability to work in the short term and perhaps even the longer term, will determine whether they're eligible to claim on other benefits as well.
Okay, that's great. And lastly, can you leave us with your top tip when thinking about insurance?
Yes, my top tip's probably twofold. So the first one is I'd encourage everybody to put a bit of time into investigating what cover they've got, where it is, what it looks like, particularly if it's within their superannuation. And second to that, I speak to a lot of people that don't really know what they've got and where it is, and maybe they've got multiple super funds and stuff's a little bit of a mess. So secondary to that would be to seek out professional financial advice. I work with a lot of financial advisors, and I find that what they're very good at is effectively tailoring an insurance package to the individual's personal circumstances and needs. And furthermore, they can take what can be a bit of a complex process and basically spit out a pretty clean and simple outcome.
That's good advice, I think. Thanks very much for coming on today. I really appreciate your time.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, and if you'd like to know more about what insurance you might have in your super or otherwise, and would like help tailoring a package for yourself, please feel free to get in touch with for a complimentary appointment. Thanks very much.